We said goodbye to Theon Greyjoy during the long night in the final season, in a scene that was actually hinted at all the way back in season 1. The last season of the show was packed with references and lines from even the very first few scenes of the series, which is one part of the final season that I actually did like. Theon's arc came full circle in the 3rd episode as he redeemed himself with a final sacrifice, trying to take on the Night King to protect Bran. Theon offered himself and his Ironborn to protect Bran as he waited to draw out the enemy as a way to make up for the pain he caused the Starks when he took Winterfell. We've seen Theon go from ward of the Starks and a loving family member to their enemy, and even claiming to have killed Bran and Rickon, and back to their friend again, helping Sansa flee the Boltons. Dying for Bran was a clear way to show that Theon had made up for his mistakes, and Bran even thanks him before he rushes the Night King and ends up impaled. What you may not realize, however, is that this wasn't simply a nice way to wrap up Theon's arc, but a moment that references one of Theon's first ever scenes in the series. Back in Season 1, Episode 2, Theon has a moment in the Godswood with Robb, Maester Luwin, Sir Roderick, brought together by Catelyn Stark, who wanted a private place to reveal her fears that the Lannisters pushed Bran off the tower and tried to kill him. When Robb learns what happened, he immediately jumps to the thought of declaring war, and Theon declares that he will back the Starks if the war should happen. Their eagerness to fight and their intensity leads to the Maester to dryly ask, "What, is there going to be a battle in the Godswood?" Having Theon protecting Bran in the Godswood is a perfect callback to this moment. Once again, the Starks are gathering to try and take care of a threat to Bran's life, and Theon has returned to the Stark family fold to stand behind them and fight at their side. It's worth pointing out that not only does this scene include Theon's avowal of his loyalty and the Maester asking about a battle in the Godswood, but Robb's line, "They come into our home and try to murder my brother," which is exactly what has now come to pass, although they are the others rather than the Lannisters. Like many of the callbacks and references to earlier seasons, this could have been a long-planned hint at what would eventually happen, but it's also likely that the writers actively looked for elements from earlier seasons to reference later on in Season 8. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, love you. Bye.